When Mary Pickford and Douglas Fairbanks married, they stood as two of Hollywood's most celebrated figures, hosting extravagant gatherings at their opulent home. However, behind the facade of their glamorous lifestyle lay shadows that few could see. Their relationship, once the envy of many, began to fracture under the weight of personal struggles and public scrutiny. In 1930, a scandal emerged that would expose the cracks in their seemingly perfect union. Whispers of infidelity and rumors of a hidden past began to circulate, casting doubt on their love story. As the media frenzy intensified, it became clear that the pressures of fame and the burden of secrets were taking a toll. Friends and acquaintances noticed the change in their dynamic as laughter turned to silence and shared glances became filled with unspoken words. The world watched as America's beloved couple faced the consequences of their choices, leading to a painful unraveling that would ultimately redefine their lives and careers. At the age of 6, Mary Pickford, born Gladys Marie Smith in Toronto, Canada, faced a significant loss when her father passed away. This tragic event plunged her family into poverty, forcing them to confront the harsh realities of life with limited resources. To help support the family, a boarder living with them, who worked in the local theater, recognized the potential in Mary and her sister. He encouraged them to explore acting, suggesting they take minor roles in theater productions. This advice marked the beginning of Mary's journey into the world of performance. With determination and talent, she quickly adapted to the stage, captivating audiences with her youthful charm and expressive abilities. Her early experiences in theater laid the groundwork for her future success in film. As she honed her skills, Mary began to gain recognition, setting the stage for her later achievements as one of the most beloved actresses of the silent film era. Her ability to connect with audiences and her dedication to her craft would soon make her a household name, establishing her as a pioneering figure in the entertainment industry. At the young age of 17, Mary Pickford signed a film contract with the renowned director D.W. Griffith, which marked the beginning of her remarkable rise to fame. In 1909, she showcased her extraordinary acting range by appearing in 51 films, captivating audiences with her talent and charm. Her ability to portray various characters allowed her to stand out in the burgeoning film industry, where she quickly became a beloved figure. However, amid her professional success, her personal life took a complicated turn. In 1911, she entered into a secret marriage with her co-star Owen Moore. This union began with a sense of regret, as Pickford was torn between her career and her feelings for Moore. Keeping their marriage hidden from her mother added to the strain, creating a difficult situation for the young actress. As they were forced to travel together to Cuba, tensions escalated, revealing the challenges of balancing her public persona with her private struggles. The pressures of fame and the complexities of her personal life intertwined, shaping the narrative of her early years in Hollywood. Owen Moore's insecurities deepened after he and Mary Pickford married. This change led to a troubling relationship marked by physical abuse, excessive drinking, and violent outbursts. The atmosphere became toxic, overshadowing their shared moments and dreams. In an effort to ease the growing tension and jealousy, Pickford signed a contract with Majestic Studios. This contract included provisions that ensured Moore would have a similar deal, hoping that it might alleviate his feelings of inadequacy and jealousy. However, despite these efforts, the contract did little to improve their personal relationship. The struggles continued, highlighting the difficulties that can arise when personal insecurities and professional pressures collide. As the situation deteriorated, it became clear that no amount of professional success could mend the fractures in their marriage. Their story serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of love intertwined with fame and the challenges that can arise in the pursuit of happiness. Mary Pickford's reliance on her mother played a significant role in her life and career, impacting her personal relationships, particularly her marriage to actor Owen Moore. As she leaned more on her mother's guidance and support, the strain on her marriage grew. This dependence ultimately led to a separation from Moore, both professionally and personally. During this tumultuous period, Pickford made a pivotal decision to return to Biograph Pictures, where she had previously found success under the direction of D.W. Griffith. Despite the fact that this move meant accepting a pay cut, Pickford prioritized her artistic growth over financial gain. She understood that working with Griffith would allow her to explore her craft more deeply and contribute to her development as an actress. This choice reflected her commitment to her art and her desire to carve out a path that was true to her passion, even in the face of personal challenges. Her return to Biograph marked a significant chapter in her career as she sought to reclaim her artistic integrity and continue her ascent in the film industry. Mary Pickford earned the title of America's Sweetheart because of her innocent and angelic image that captivated audiences during the early days of cinema. Her ability to portray youthful and charming characters in films made her a beloved figure. This appeal was not only due to her acting talent, but also because of her genuine connection with fans, who saw her as a symbol of purity and hope in a rapidly changing world. As she became a major star, her films drew large audiences, further solidifying her status in Hollywood. Behind the scenes, Pickford's personal life was more complex. She secretly fell for director James Kirkwood while they worked together, creating a bond that was not widely known. Although there were rumors about a romantic relationship, and even whispers of a potential marriage, the true nature of their feelings remained hidden from the public eye. This blend of public adoration and private longing added depth to her persona, making her story even more intriguing to her fans. The combination of her on-screen charm and off-screen romance created a lasting legacy that continues to be remembered today. Despite her personal struggles, Mary Pickford navigated the Hollywood studio system adeptly. She was known for her ability to secure raises and maintain her carefully crafted image, even while she faced private battles with depression. The pressures of fame and the demands of her career often weighed heavily on her, yet she managed to remain a beloved figure in the industry. During World War I, her public persona took on a new dimension as she and her husband, Douglas Fairbanks, became symbols of patriotism. They traveled together, promoting the sale of war bonds, which further solidified their status as a power couple. However, behind the scenes, Pickford's troubled marriage to Owen Moore continued to cause her significant emotional turmoil. This conflict added layers to her life, contrasting sharply with the cheerful image she projected to the public. As she balanced her professional responsibilities with her personal difficulties, Pickford's resilience shone through, making her an enduring figure in Hollywood history. The affair between Mary Pickford and Douglas Fairbanks became a topic of intense public scrutiny when Fairbanks' wife decided to expose their relationship to the press. This revelation created a scandal that rippled through Hollywood, drawing attention and gossip from all corners of society. Despite the accusations, Pickford maintained her innocence and denied any wrongdoing, focusing instead on her professional achievements. Her career, marked by incredible successes, seemed to withstand the storm of public opinion. However, the situation took a darker turn when Owen Moore, Pickford's former husband, publicly humiliated her with disparaging comments regarding her affair with Fairbanks. This public shaming added to the emotional turmoil Pickford was already experiencing. The combination of the scandal and Moore's remarks left her feeling vulnerable and hurt, challenging her ability to cope with the intense scrutiny of her personal life, while striving to maintain her status as a beloved actress. After enduring a tumultuous marriage with Owen Moore, Mary Pickford found herself at a crossroads when he demanded a large sum for a settlement during their divorce. This demand pushed her to make swift decisions regarding her personal life. In a bid to escape further scandal, she married Douglas Fairbanks in a secretive ceremony. Their union marked the beginning of what would be known as the first Hollywood power couple. Together, they became a symbol of glamour and success in the film industry. They hosted lavish parties that drew the elite of Hollywood and beyond, showcasing their wealth and status. However, the pressures of fame and the jealousy that often accompanied their high-profile lives began to take a toll on their relationship. Despite their initial happiness, cracks started to appear in their marriage as the couple struggled to navigate the complexities of their public personas and private lives. The glitz and glamour of Hollywood, while enchanting, proved to be a double-edged sword for Pickford and Fairbanks. Despite being surrounded by people throughout her life, Mary Pickford often felt a deep sense of loneliness. Her marriage to Douglas Fairbanks was marked by his jealousy and controlling nature, which made their relationship increasingly difficult. Lieutenant Fairbanks, once a shining star in Hollywood, began to experience a decline in his career, coinciding with the onset of the Great Depression. This economic downturn not only affected their financial stability, but also heightened the tensions within their marriage. As Fairbanks struggled professionally, emotional distance grew between them. Pickford found herself yearning for connection, but the atmosphere at home became strained. The pressures of their circumstances led to infidelity, as both sought solace outside their troubled relationship. The glamour of their public personas stood in stark contrast to the private struggles they faced, leaving Pickford feeling isolated even in a crowd. The combination of loneliness, career decline, and infidelity created a complex web of emotions that defined this chapter of her life. Mary Pickford faced a unique and profound journey when it came to family and personal loss. Despite her fame and success as a beloved actress, she never had children of her own. This absence of motherhood is often linked to speculation about her health, particularly an equestrian accident that may have caused her infertility, along with the possibility of a terminated pregnancy. These events marked a significant emotional void in her life, as she longed for the joys and experiences that come with raising children. As the 1930s unfolded, Pickford's professional life began to mirror her personal struggles. During this period, she suffered devastating losses with the deaths of her brother and sister, both of whom battled alcoholism. These tragedies not only impacted her personally, but also affected her career, as the weight of grief and loss became intertwined with her declining presence in the film industry. The combination of her unfulfilled desire for a family and the heartache of losing loved ones created a complex tapestry of sorrow that overshadowed her remarkable achievements in cinema. The challenges she faced during this time illustrate the often hidden struggles behind the glamorous facade of Hollywood, reminding us that even the brightest stars can endure profound personal hardships. The marriage between Mary Pickford and Douglas Fairbanks faced significant challenges, primarily fueled by jealousy and infidelity. As their relationship deteriorated, the tension between them grew, leading to a heartbreaking end. Fairbanks ultimately decided to leave Pickford permanently, moving on to marry another woman. This separation marked a significant turning point in Pickford's life, as she transitioned from a vibrant Hollywood star to a more reclusive figure in her later years. After achieving immense success in the film industry, she chose to withdraw from the public eye, seeking solace away from the glitz and glamour that had once surrounded her. Her later years were characterized by a quiet existence, far removed from the spotlight that had once shone brightly on her. Sadly, Pickford's life came to an end at the age of 87 when she passed away in a Santa Monica hospital following a stroke. Her legacy as a pioneering actress remains, even as her final years were marked by solitude and reflection. As the public learned more about Mary Pickford and Douglas Fairbanks, the glamorous image they had built began to crumble. The whispers of infidelity and secrets from the past created a storm that neither could escape. Friends noticed the change in their once vibrant home, where laughter had filled the air, now replaced by tension and silence. The pressures of fame weighed heavily on their relationship, revealing the vulnerabilities hidden beneath their celebrity status. The media, hungry for a story, amplified every rumor, and soon the couple found themselves at the center of a scandal that would change their lives forever. Their love story, once a symbol of romance and success, became a cautionary tale of how fame can distort reality. As they struggled with their personal demons and the relentless scrutiny of the public eye, the bond that had once united them began to unravel. The world watched closely, witnessing the painful reality behind the facade of Hollywood's golden